Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. We have a 15-year-old charged in connection with kidnapping of St. Johns County boy. The city plans to remove the lion statues for 3 years.
What?
New changes in Sheriff's Office Public Affairs Unit, and Florida House passes repeal of Florida's free kill law. We'll get to all that more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and the state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors. We have Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar, B&S Signs, Chiba Hut Toasted Dubs, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and St. Augustine Handy Houses, and Sunny's Barbecue. You can support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. You can follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and you can download our app from the Apple App Store. All right. Good morning, everybody. Long weekend. How we doing?
Rough night.
I'm sorry.
Rough night. But it's almost the weekend because it's Tuesday.
We're almost there.
It's almost the weekend. Even though we were off yesterday, it's almost the weekend already.
I mean, we were off. Hi, Blake. Thanks for doing the on-the-ground reporting.
More that comes starting Thursday.
So, Blake, did you have an amazing weekend at Daytona? You had so much great coverage. It was really cool to see.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah, it was really fun as well. I especially want to say thank you to Dane, Alessio, and especially Kelly from AR Racing. She was the first one to respond by saying, "Hey, we have drivers to interview." So I just want to say thank you so much, and I apologize if anyone knows the autism eyes when interviewing the drivers.
I think you did fine.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I think you did fine. I think you're more concerned about that than other people.
Yeah, I think you did a great job.
Thank
and
you.
It's a lot of fun to see you do something that you are really excited about, and we know you're excited about racing.
And we had that walk yesterday. You did a great job for that.
Cool,
thank you so much.
We had some great
Thank
coverage
you.
on that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Cold walk for you.
It definitely was a little bit chilly, but the thing is though, so I parked in like the closest parking lot first. I started to walk down, and all of a sudden I see my dad going, "Hi." I was like, "How did you beat me?"
Yeah, I think you went straight, and I went the other way, and our pace of walk is a different pace.
Slightly different.
Yeah.
Although I beat you to the Martin Luther King Jr. breakfast on Saturday.
Yes, you did.
I was there at like 6 a.m.
You definitely beat us to
I
that.
beat you.
So
Turns out you don't have to pay to park in the parking garage if you get there before the sun comes up.
there you go. Good.
It was a great event. Got to see lots of familiar faces. Mike Lewis was there.
Yeah.
Troy and Rebecca. Got to see Clay Murphy and Sheriff Hardwick and Kendall. It was a very moving breakfast. It was essentially a worship service.
Yeah.
It was cool to get to work with Dan and Clay again. Clay Blasser was there.
Clay Vassar. We saw Clay at the plaza. So we saw Clay 2 out of 3 days this weekend.
Yeah, so did I. Also on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a trifecta for me. It's rare that I get to see Clay that much these days. So it was a good weekend. Lots of moving thoughts and experiences surrounding the remembrance of Martin Luther King Jr. So very cool.
Yeah. All right. Real quick, I'm noticing Betty and Tim. I'm working on the sound right now. Just I'm trying to work on the soundboard back here. If you hear anything clearer or if I accidentally fix something, please let me know in the comments.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we'll figure out that sound. But until then,
Do we have a question today?
All right. Question of the day. Today is National Cheese Lovers Day. Okay.
It's our
Cheese
day,
Lover
guys.
Day. Cheese Lover. Today's our day. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your love for cheese? Not cutting the cheese.
I mean, Strong second.
Right there behind it. Right there behind it.
But love of cheese. I'm definitely 10 out of 10.
You're a 10.
Yeah. I took meat and cheese to lunch yesterday at school.
Mm.
And so all the kids are like unpacking their lunch boxes, and I'm sitting there with my sample of salted cured meats and my cheese.
Your meat
I'm
and
a cheese
cheese.
girl.
You did your own charcuterie.
I did.
A box charcuterie.
Lunchbox charcuterie.
All right, so you're a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I love
Okay.
cheese.
You like all cheeses,
Yeah.
even blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
'Cause
I didn't as
some
a
people
kid.
love cheese. Then when I say blue cheese, and they go,
Yeah, I didn't as
see,
a
I
kid.
love blue cheese too.
It wasn't until I became a legitimate adult that I liked blue cheese, and that was probably somewhere in my 30s.
Wings, blue cheese, or ranch?
I'm ranch with wings, but I like blue cheese crumbles on salad, especially if it's a buffalo salad.
And blue cheese.
Yeah.
Ranch is not a cheese.
Ranch is not a cheese.
Ranch is not a cheese.
I didn't say it
So that's why
was.
cheese. So my love for cheese is bigger than yours. So
I was unaware that we were.
that was
measuring.
definitely a competition. It was definitely a competition,
All right.
in case you're wondering. Blake,
Okay.
where you at?
I think I'm like a 9.3, mainly because of blue cheese. Like that knocked down the average of the score. But cheddar, mozzarella, parmesan, all the way up to 10.
good.
And Tim said his is a 5 now that he's over 50.
Oh.
I have cleared 50 a long ways,
Yeah.
and my love for cheese has gotten stronger. So we're looking at this differently.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, the older I get, the more like I said, I didn't like blue cheese when I was younger. The older I get, the more I like all of the cheeses, regardless of stink factor.
Yeah,
I'm a cheese lover.
It's tough to find a cheese. I mean, there's cheeses I like more than others, but it's
sure.
tough to find a cheese I don't like,
Yeah.
and most of them I love. So I'm still a 10.
Yeah. I could exist almost entirely on meat and cheese,
Yeah,
and I have 4 weeks
yeah.
at a time.
And Betty, congratulations! I did see where you were rooting for Indiana. Freaking block punt. Not that I'm bitter.
He's not better.
It was a great game. It was actually a great game.
Yeah.
Miami had a chance to win it at the end. I mean, they scored a total of 10 points combined in the first half, and then they scored like 40 something in the second half. I mean, the game just, if you fell asleep at halftime, you missed a great game.
You missed the game, it
All
sounds
right.
like.
And then it's time for me to be honest, and I fell asleep at the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. You didn't know what happened till this morning, right?
No. And actually, I was woken up at 1 a.m. Like
With the tears that I was still crying in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Eating ice cream.
No. He wishes he had ice cream. Rebecca ate it all.
Ice cream
More
doesn't,
tears.
ice cream doesn't last in our house. So.
It doesn't last in our house either.
Yeah.
And usually I'm the one that's like, okay, it's time to buy some ice cream. And then my kids eat it all. And I get like 2 bowls and the kids get all the rest. And my husband's like, they're saving us from ourselves. Yeah, whatever. Now it's time for a quick check the weather.
It is cold.
That,
Not chilly. Cold. But it's going to get better.
that quick check of the weather is brought to you by
I'm done.
Ben 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's best kept secrets. Ben 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street, with over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker. It's a perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after-work unwind. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music throughout the week. Open daily 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Ben 39, your taste to discover. All right. Buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blakes traffic report.
Only one camera today, but this is my market 318. It looks like going southbound. We do have a semi pulled off.
Can't
to
park
the-
there.
And the RV is now broken, Dad.
Can't park there.
Put the kibosh on it again.
Yeah, but
Camera's malfunctioning in the cold.
yeah, a little bit. Probably still has a little bit of ice in the wire. So make sure you scrape it off your windshield, scrape it off your mirrors, and scrape it off anything that's frozen over.
It took so long for my windshield to thaw this morning.
Yeah.
It took so
We had to
long.
drop off Blake's car for just a regular
Maintenance
oil
stuff.
change and stuff, and so we had to leave a little bit early So Lake had to thaw
22 convenience stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's Historic Hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with a full fare guest through the Hometown Pass program. Sign up today at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine, one stop at a time. Moving into the news. We have 15-year-old charged as an adult in connection with kidnapping of St. Johns County boy found in Flagler, sheriff says. A 15-year-old Hastings boy was formally charged as an adult in connection with a disturbing kidnapping investigation that began in St. Johns County and ended with a violent chase in Flagler County. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office says Junior Bishop now faces multiple felony and misdemeanor charges tied to the disappearance of an 11-year-old St. Johns County boy who was reported missing late last month. Investigators say the case broke on December 31st when Flagler County Emergency Dispatch received information that 60-year-old Daniel Hairston of Hastings was traveling through the county with 2 minors in his vehicle. During a traffic stop, deputies discovered one of the children was the missing 11-year-old boy. Authorities say the child told deputies he had been kidnapped, did not feel safe, and feared he would have been killed if law enforcement had not intervened. Deputies immediately secured the child in a patrol car and attempted to detain Hairston. Officials say Hairston tried to flee on foot and was arrested for resisting an officer with violence and attempting to take a deputy's firearm. Investigators say the second minor in the vehicle was Junior Bishop, who allegedly drove away from the scene in Hairston's car, triggering a pursuit along US 1 and later State Road 100. During the chase, deputies say Bishop rammed a sheriff's patrol vehicle, causing both vehicles to crash into a wooded area and roll over. No deputies were seriously injured. Bishop now faces first-degree felony charges of aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer and fleeing and eluding at a reckless speed, along with grand theft of a motor vehicle. He also faces misdemeanor charges, including resisting without violence, reckless driving, and driving without a license. Each first-degree felony charge carries a minimum mandatory sentence of up to 30 years in prison if convicted. Sheriff Rick Stolley says Bishop was already on probation for a violent offense at the time of the incident and praised prosecutors for charging him as an adult due to the seriousness of the case. Meanwhile, the investigation into Bishop's possible role in the kidnapping itself remains ongoing. Bishop is currently being held in the Volusia County Jail on a $133,000 bond.
He's got a bond?
$133,000 bond?
No, but he shouldn't have a bond at all.
He shouldn't. I mean,
He shouldn't have a bond at all. Come on, Judge.
realistically, he should not have a bond at all. Volusia County, what are we doing?
Yeah.
This is insane.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm glad they got him. I'm glad, you know.
The boy got away.
Yeah, he got away. I mean, the story could have ended so much worse in a lot of ways. And you know, bad people are out there, man. Know where your kids are at.
I was going to say the worst possible thing you could do in that situation, because it makes you look worse, is to try to elude. But there's no good way to view the situation.
No.
60-year-old trying to run away from the police officers on foot. That's an interesting choice. I mean,
Yeah. No. That's the FAFO
yeah.
situation right there.
And then a 15-year-old stealing the car and trying to evade. There's lots of choices there.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, law enforcement.
How do you feel about a 15-year-old being charged as an adult?
I think in certain situations, and this one seems appropriate.
Yeah.
So
His behavior is only escalating. So
yeah,
I
this
mean,
one seems appropriate. I mean, and it doesn't always work, because if someone else is influencing them, then it doesn't work. I mean, but this one seems to be a pattern. So
yeah. All right. City of St. Augustine to remove lions from Bridge of Lions for almost 3 years. One of St. Augustine's most iconic landmarks is about to look very different. By the end of the month, the famous lion statues at the west end of the Bridge of Lions will be removed temporarily to make way for a major Florida Department of Transportation seawall replacement project along the Matanzas River. The city of St. Augustine has hired contractor from Green Cove Springs to carefully remove the statues, Officials say the lions will remain off the bridge until at least December 2028, when FDOT's seawall construction is expected to be complete. For many visitors, the change will be emotional. Frequent visitor Arasti told Action News Jax, every other postcard about St. Augustine has those lions in it. When you come here and the lions are gone, good luck explaining that. I mean, the
You're on the other
construction
side.
crews might help.
Go across the bridge.
Others say they understand the need as long as the statues return. As long as they are protected properly and we know they're going back where they belong, said visitor Tom Buchanan. Did we find any locals? City project manager Marcus Pinson says the removal is about protecting irreplaceable history during construction. If something happened to them during the seawall project, they're irreplaceable, Pinson said. FDOT's project will replace the current chain link seawall with a concrete barrier wall designed to reduce future flooding in downtown St. Augustine. Preparation.
That's really cute.
Preparations are already underway. The statue bases, known as plinths, have been removed. Metal barriers are in place, and next week, steel cages will be installed around each lion. Cranes will then lift the statues from the bridge. Penson says the actual removal should take only a few hours. The city plans to remove the lions on January 27th, and the bridge will close that night starting around 11 p.m. to allow the operation to take place. City officials have not yet disclosed where the statues will be stored during construction, but confirmed the lions will undergo rehabilitation while off the bridge before eventually returning home. For now, St. Augustine prepares to say goodbye, at least temporarily, to two of the most beloved guardians. Maybe this will give tourists a chance to get over themselves and stop climbing on the lions.
Don't climb on the lions.
Don't climb on them.
Don't climb on the lions.
Makes
I mean,
me mad.
this is necessary. I mean, that's part of what we have to do to improve the city, and I don't know why it's going to take 3 years for the lions to go away.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't make a whole lot
Well,
of
this
sense.
isn't the first time. When they redid the Bridge of Lions, they also removed the lions.
Yeah, I voted for the tunnel.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I wanted the tunnel.
Yeah, so this isn't the first time. I mean, I kind of joked when they removed them with the, I guess that was 20 years ago now, that they removed them, that they were going to put them, because they kept reporting they're in climate-controlled storage. And it's like, but they don't exist in climate control.
Yeah.
They're going to come back and
Yeah.
be damaged.
I didn't understand that either.
Now, I just realized something. Wasn't there like a famous story like a few years ago where the lions were actually taken out because some yahoo decided the best thing to do was to paint the nose of the lions red.
I think someone did paint
Yeah.
on the lions
Yeah.
not too long ago. I don't remember the details of the story, though. Oh. Leave the lions alone. We like them there.
Leave them alone.
But we also want to protect
I want to
them.
protect the lions.
So
Yeah.
they can move.
There's new lions on the other side. So just go if you're that much of a lion lover that you need to see the lions.
Go to Jacksonville Zoo.
Oh,
Also that.
just go across the bridge. There's new lions across the bridge.
Yeah. The ones across the bridge will pose nicer for you
Yeah.
than the ones at Jack
Yeah.
Zoo.
Yeah.
Although, though, I will say one of the bold predictions I had, like for Bollocks, like on the first show of the year was I believe there might be a report out that one of the statues might be damaged.
Yeah, I get. He predicted that there will be damage to one of the lions.
So are we going to live stream the removal?
Now he is. He didn't know he was, but
Breaking here first, guys.
and we're going to see lions this weekend.
Yeah.
We're going to Animal Kingdom.
Fun.
Yeah, so we're excited.
My dad tried to get one of his time chairs to match with the resort room that looks out over the savannah at Animal Kingdom. He put in for it every year for like a decade, and it never matched. Never
Yeah.
got to do it. Won't.
Wasn't your dad a doctor?
Yeah.
He can pay.
You have that conversation with him, Troy Blevins.
Pay. Blake,
When he became a grandfather.
Your poor dad paid for it for you, and now I'm paying for it for me.
When he
Yes.
became a grandfather, he was like, I'm going to see if I can get her into that resort. And he has ROI timeshares. And so he put in with ROI. And I think they have like one match a year. And he never got it. So we'll see. I don't know if he's still trying. All right, Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. We've got Sunoco on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.60. We've got Shell at 146 King Street at $2.68. Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard's at $2.68. Sunoco on South Ponce is $2.68. Owens on South Ponce is $2.72. Mobile and Circle K on South Ponce is $2.74. Gate on Mizell Road is $2.78. Gate at US 1 North is $2.79. Circle K on US 1 North is also $2.79. And Circle K on 207 is $2.86. Good gracious, that's a dump. That Gas Buddy Gas Report is brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. When time matters, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245.
2-2.
We've got live music today. Richard Kanicki at Cafe Alcazar at 12:15. Mike Cook is at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. St. Augustine Songwriters Night is at Oasis at 6 o'clock. Jeremy Weinglass is at Michael's at 6 o'clock. Aslan and the Naysayers at Prohibition Kitchen at 6 o'clock. Damon Slaughter is at O.C. White's at 6 o'clock. Smoke and Joe Showers at Ann O'Malley's at 6 o'clock. Gaelic Storm is at Ponte Vedra Concert Hall at 7:30. Southern Culture on the Skids is at Cafe 11 at 8 p.m. That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction, voted best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, Fidus installs the GAF Lifetime Roofing System and expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to floor replacements, plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, energy savings, and with every job. Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. All right, tapping into the trends with the Good Troy. I'm going to issue an apology to the Good Troy because this story goes off the rails.
Oh, boy.
So we have a massage parlor employee
Oh no.
that
Oh,
didn't
boy.
like the inspector coming. I have it from a local that this massage parlor has changed names repeatedly because they keep getting busted doing things that they maybe allegedly shouldn't be doing. And so they keep getting shut down and then reopening. So this is their third or fourth name. Health inspector from the Florida Department of Health was in the business, and the massage parlor employee was angered and tried to force the inspector out the door. So that triggered a call to police. Fort Walton Beach police responded to that call because there's now been a battery at Palms of Emerald Coast Massage Parlor.
It's called Palms.
Palms of Emerald Coast Massage Parlor. Get it? Palms, but also palms.
Yeah,
Get
I
it?
think they were trying to play that.
Yeah, so the Department of Health employee conducting routine inspection, they get pushed out the door. They call the police. They've now been battered. The employee ends up getting arrested, but as they're interacting with the police, she resisted, and they're saying this is resisted without violence.
Yeah.
I disagree. And I'm terrified to see if these cameras, if the footage comes out of this incident, because she resists law enforcement by defecating.
That is violent.
This is violent. I don't know. Who's
disgusting.
what. Yeah, she allegedly resisted through defecation, and I don't know how. I don't know if this was like a bend over situation, if this is like the zoo, like in the hand and throw. The logistics of this is very confusing. Blake showed the very unfortunate mugshot. So it gets a little worse when you find out what the 55-year-old assailant's name was, which was Fang Wang.
Oh my God.
Fang Wang evidently did not want to go to jail, and also needed to poop. And she resisted through defecation.
This story stinks. I should have picked the other one. I should have picked the other one. I usually get two choices on the trend story, and they just give me the title. I should have went with the other one.
So this was the not so happy ending.
I apologize to everyone out there about this crappy story.
So I heard about this.
Bad mistake, Dad. Because
this happened in my
mistake.
home county. And so...
in your home county.
In my home county.
Panhandlers.
She should have done something with a pan, but unfortunately no pans involved. Yeah.
Fang Wang.
Fang Wang.
Yeah. Prosecutor. Well, what did you do? Well, it
Just full of
depends.
crap.
It depends.
Or at least...
It doesn't. Wow. Okay. Next story. Oh, Fang Wang. That's going to be stuck in my head.
all day.
Don't Fang Wang it. Ooh, I got to take a Fang Wang.
That's Happened to the Trends, brought to you by St. Augustine Handy House. Need a custom or prefab portable building that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your needs. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters.
Oh, great. Long Duck Dong is in the comments.
And by the way, don't worry, Amanda. That was only the second biggest piece of crap that come out of
here.
Familiar face, new role. Harrington headlines SJSO Public Affairs Unit changes.
LT.
The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office is preparing for a shift in how it connects with the community as key members of its public affairs team take on new roles in 2026. After more than 2 years leading the agency's public affairs operation, Commander George Harrington has transitioned into a new assignment as Commander of Central Region Patrol. Harrington has frequently been the public face of the Sheriff's Office during major criminal investigations, often standing beside victims and families during some of the county's most serious cases. In his new role, Harrington will oversee patrol operations from International Golf Parkway South to County Road 207, covering downtown St. Augustine, the Castillo de San Marcos, Anastasia Island, and Flagler College. He brings 25 years of law enforcement experience to the position, including specialized work in homicide and sex crimes investigations. Meanwhile, Corporal Chrissy Paget, a 10-year law enforcement veteran, has moved into the office of the sheriff this month. Paget now serves as a liaison to Sheriff Robert Hardwick and oversees both the Public Affairs Unit and the Dignitary Protection Unit. Her new responsibilities also include special event planning and assistance with recruitment efforts. Paget's background includes service with the Palatka Police Department, St. Augustine Beach Police Department, and St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. Other members of the public affairs team will remain in place. Taylor Levesque, a former First Coast News reporter and University of Florida graduate, continues as public information officer, handling media relations, social media, and agency productions. Chris O'Rourke, an Emmy Award-winning photojournalist and former News 4 Jax cameraman, remains responsible for video production and content creation. Doing a great job, Chris. And Deputy Jeff Alvarez continues overseeing studio operations. Sheriff's Office leadership says the transitions are designed to strengthen both patrol operations and community engagement, ensuring the agency remains visible, responsive, and connected across St. Johns County. They're doing a really great job with getting information out there, producing information so that it's easy to consume. The entire team's doing a great job. Excited for Harrigan to move into a new position and excited for Paget to move into this one. Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Yeah, we have a very good relationship with that whole crew there, so it sounds like a positive move in a lot of directions.
Yep. All right. House again passes repeal of Florida's free kill law. For the second year in a row, Florida House lawmakers have passed legislation aimed at repealing a decades-old state law that limits medical malpractice lawsuits, but the measure faces long odds in the Senate and a likely veto from Governor Ron DeSantis. The bill, House Bill 6003, passed the House by an 88-17 vote. It would repeal a provision in Florida's wrongful death law that blocks families from recovering non-economic damages such as pain and suffering or loss of companionship when a medical negligence victim is over 25, unmarried, and has no minor children. Critics have long referred to this restriction as the free kill law, arguing it shields negligent medical providers from accountability while denying certain families access to the courts. Bill sponsor, Representative Dana Trabulski, called the law unconstitutional and unjust. She argued that every family deserves equal access to legal recourse when medical malpractice occurs. Supporters say the change is about fairness for real families whose loved ones died due to medical negligence but were left without legal options. However, the bill faces major obstacles ahead. Unlike last year, HB 6003 has no companion bill in the Florida Senate, making its path forward more difficult. And because the bill is unchanged from last year's version, the same version Governor DeSantis vetoed, another veto is widely expected if it reaches his desk. Last year, DeSantis rejected the measure, warning that removing damage caps would drive malpractice insurance costs higher, raise healthcare prices, and worsen doctor shortages. Medical associations and insurance groups again opposed the bill, warning of rising liability risks and so-called nuclear verdicts, multi-million-dollar jury awards, which they say
kill your kit. Come on,
which
Ron.
they say destabilize healthcare systems and could reduce access to care. But bill supporters reject those warnings as scare tactics, arguing estates, not multiple family members, would file claims, and that accountability does not equal abuse of the system. Despite strong House support, the Senate has not yet taken up the measure. Senators could assign it to committees, amend it, or decline to hear it at all. If the Senate does pass it, the bill would head once again to Governor DeSantis, where another veto appears likely. The debate now moves to the upper chamber, setting up another high-profile clash over patients' rights, medical liability, and access to justice in Florida.
This one's a tough one.
Yeah.
This one's a tough one because we have a local person that really is an advocate for this bill that I have a great respect for, and I agree with him because basically the way this law is, if you're over 25, you don't have children, you're not married, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know,
There's nothing you can do
there's no recourse against, you know, a doctor killing you.
Yeah.
So to me, it doesn't make any sense. Come on, Senate. Come on. And they already have to have, don't give me an excuse about the insurance. Don't feel sorry for the insurance companies. You know, they already have to have malpractice insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bunch of excuses. Fix this. This is bullshit. This is a bullshit law. It needs to be fixed. Fix it. So I agree with our governor on most things. Fix this one. This one's messed up.
I mean, equal justice is kind of a catchphrase these days and has been for a few years, but this is people being treated unequally by the law, and that is
Blake
not
just turned 25.
Yeah.
So last month his life mattered.
Yes.
This month, no one can do anything about it.
Yes.
So
Until he knocks somebody up.
Yeah.
Blake, any prospects? Sorry. I'm trying to cut the
Fine.
tangent. Sorry.
Maybe this weekend in Daytona he'll find.
Oh no. Maybe not on the boardwalk. Maybe not there.
Jump scare. Why
Yeah,
you keep doing that to me?
and Rebecca said, "How'd the law ever come? The insurance companies put it in place.
Yeah, it was a
the
provision.
doctors and insurance companies are like, put it in place.
And
So,
Jeb Bush.
Yeah. So it's
Sleepy Jeb. Is that it? Or low energy Jeb?
yeah. I think it was low energy.
Low energy Jeb.
Please clap.
I think it was Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe, low energy Jeb. You're right. Oh man. All right. Yeah, I don't like this provision.
Yeah,
and
No, it's a bad law. It's a bad law. I mean, sometimes there's bad laws, and this is a bad
everyone
law.
everyone needs
So
to be treated equally.
we have a
under the law.
chance to fix it, and it's a law that's pretty much in Florida. I don't know if it's anywhere else. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can double check that for you, but I do believe Florida is one of the last few states that have like this sort of law in place, and just unfortunate, like our past governor, like Rick Scott, like I would definitely expect him to veto this as well, but since he worked in the medical field as well and also committed one of the biggest Medicare frauds in the states, but it's definitely surprising to see this from Governor DeSantis, though.
That was an opinion of our producer and director.
Everything's alleged. I would just like to vote. I would rather have Fang Wang on the TV behind you than the current occupant of the TV behind you.
Yeah.
Troy, how do you want to check the comments?
I will toil and tear into this tremendous topical commentary from our tribe on this Tuesday.
All right. That toil and tear into the tremendous comments is brought to you by BNS Signs. Want your business to get noticed and stay that way? Turn to BNS Signs, proudly family-owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high-quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything: design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast, responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. All right, Troy, give us a comments report.
All right. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but our tribe, they are cheese lovers.
Oh, that's why they're good people.
We have good people and good cheese lovers, even though we're not from Wisconsin. And it's Wisconsin, it's not Wisconsin. Gas in Hastings, 268. Gas in Palatka, 267. Gas in Indiana, who cares? No, it's 270. Just messing with you, Betty. And St. Johns County Sheriff's Department's keeping people slower out on I-95. So be cautious out there.
What a cultured crew of comments today.
Yes.
All right, do we have a stardom stat?
Very cheesy crew. All right, on this day, now there were a lot of presidents that were inaugurated on this day, but on this day in 1981, after 444 days, 52 hostages were released in Iran. The work went in on Carter did all the work on the day before. There was some banking issues because we had to release some assets that were tied up for Iran to make it happen. So the release took place almost simultaneously with Reagan being inaugurated. Some say it happened right before. Some say it happened right after. But the hostages were on the plane when Reagan took the oath.
Okay.
So I don't know at what point you consider them being released. So,
All right.
Because the Carter people claimed it and the Reagan people claimed it.
Yeah.
Because, it was over a year these people were hostages.
Yeah.
So
When would you consider yourself released? Would you be? I wouldn't consider myself out of danger until I landed on U.S. soil.
well, then that would have been much longer because
Yeah.
they were. I think they had to go to Algeria and
Yeah.
so
Until I was like on U.S. soil, I don't think I would consider myself out of danger.
I think that was like 3 or 4 days later.
Yeah. That's just me though. Like
Yeah.
when would you consider yourself out of danger?
I would have considered myself when I was out of the bonds and out of the chains and I got a good meal.
Okay.
So when I didn't feel like my life was going to end that day.
Yeah.
So I think it's more of an internal feeling for me
Yeah.
than a geographical.
I don't think I would have felt that way until I was like on
well,
U.S.
that's what
soil.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably 444 days. Those 52 probably have 52 different answers.
Yeah, for sure. All right, that's Stardom Stat brought to you by Sonny's Barbecue. Hungry for real Southern barbecue? Head over to Sonny's Barbecue, located at 2720 State Road 16 in St. Augustine. Start off right with proud favorites like barbecue pork egg rolls, smoked wings, or their crispy corn nuggets. Then dig into mouth-watering St. Louis ribs or try one of the Pitmasters picks with all the classic sides, including their famous garlic bread. And don't forget to wash it all down with their signature sweet tea. Sonny's, local Pitmasters since 1968. Troy wouldn't have considered himself free until he had Sonny's.
Yeah, until Sonny's. Sonny's would have been the difference. And
Yep.
I had a great time at the Chowder Fest tasting with Pam and Clay.
Yeah.
They were judges with me over there
That's
too.
awesome.
So we had a fun time. It was cold and rainy. Kenny, I will make a pot of chili for you. Not a whole pot. I got to split it up because there's so many people that want the chili.
Yeah.
And Amanda finally got to taste my
Yes,
chili.
I did. It was delicious.
Did it taste like Slappy Joe? Okay.
No, it
All right.
didn't. And I shared it with the kids. The kids love chili, and so everyone is now a huge fan of chili, of Troy's chili in my house.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Kenny, I will before it gets warm. I'll make sure you get some chili.
So before Wednesday
Yeah.
or after Thursday.
No, I mean, before spring comes. No, it's not happening before Disney.
All right. Do we have plugs, Troy?
Plugs. We got Bollocks tonight. Just excited for this week. And it should be fun here in St. Augustine.
Woohoo.
And Blake is going live at 2:00 for the. There's a small gathering. I believe at the fort. Is it at the fort?
Yes,
At the Fort Lawn.
yes,
Today?
it is.
Yeah,
Yes, it
at
is.
2:00 today.
A gathering on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
Shocking, I know.
Okay. Have fun with that, Blake. Buckle up.
I'll try my best to have fun as well. But expanding real quick on Bollocks tonight, we do have some special guests in studio tonight. We had the fine folks from Limelight Theater talking about a new show that's coming.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yep.
And
We have a new production there at Limelight.
And the 24 and 904 is coming this weekend.
yes, indeed, the
Countdown is on.
904 at the 24 continues Thursday. Also, so I'll be here Thursday morning doing the storm. Then immediately heading down to Daytona, bring you some more coverage from Daytona International Speedway.
That was awesome.
But if you'd like to help support the 904 Now, or bring your podcast to our studio, you can always contact me at blake904now@gmail.com.
Woohoo. We need to add a countdown timer onto your graphic there.
I'll
Don't
work
forget
on
to
it.
like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube and Rumble. Don't forget Bollocks tonight. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.